Alright, I'm back. Hopefully the stream didn't do anything stupid. Yes, it didn't. It still works. The world is a better place now. Well, maybe. Define the world, really, at the end of the day. I'll leave this playing in the background for a little while longer. It is the Panzer Paladin soundtrack. Game is dope. Alrighty. So, this will probably get me a little ding, too, because there's a track by Power Glove on here. At least one, and that'll probably get me some copyright water. I don't know if that water will be particularly hot. What was I doing with this loadout? I need to be leveling up my Titania Prime. Oh, right. I was going to do that. Let's see. We've got pretty easy stuff. Hijacks can be a tad dodgy situationally. So yeah, welcome back to another thrilling installment of words, 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 words. And today I'll be words, 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 words. I'm not having a stroke, I promise. I just completely lost my entire line of brain thought. So welcome back to another thrilling installment of Warframe Wednesdays. I am your intrepid Tenno, I guess. Fraggoth. I'm not really a Tennoid, not some space child. You're intrepid, totally not a lensman meets Ultraman. Hell yeah, references nobody but Frag will understand. Woo! And today we're going to be banging out the sortie real quick. We're going to do the, I think we've got a Razorback to kill. We'll bang him out. And then basically it's Steel Path all day. And for at least one of them I am going to have to be a tad cheesy. Because because basically you're solo all the time. Nobody's playing these. I don't know why. Or I've not had much luck in getting team members together to take them on as a cooperative effort, largely because they're not immediately rewarding a lot of the time. But I'll have to be doing a rank 6 bounty on the plains of Cetus, and at some point I'll have to do... Let me throw these down. Is that gonna get him? Get your shield devices before they go away, you scrubs. Get out. I'll just be forward guard, I guess. I really should not be letting those go near that. I'm going to be actively avoiding any rad bubbles that I can, or radiation spots, because those are bad. Those are bad. Okay. I sort of wish more people providing shields would actually speed this thing up.
You are surrounded by premier marines.
I can't see anything, can you? So that's why my current loadout is basically dummy busted equipment. Pretty meta. Ah!
Disposing of these cores will be a massive blow to the...
Watch those rad procs, guys. Come on. Brahma, I've got Ninkandi Prime, I've got Kuva Nukor, which I'm still leveling up. I do still have to level up, yes, I did get it off before that popped. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Very, very nice.
This is the final push.
Can I just say that the Panzer Paladin soundtrack is ridiculously good? I don't normally go for chiptunes, particularly not if they're chiptunes that are like trying to be both a chiptune on like an 8-bit sound card and, you know, I was almost about to say listenable music, modern music instruments, but Panzer Paladin soundtrack manages to do both actually pretty well, which is a feat. It takes some nice notes from stuff like Streets of Rage, I feel, which is like the quintessential, this is how you do a soundtrack right, with chiptunes. Usually it's a depth thing, and I'm kind of picky about chiptunes. I think most of the time chiptunes sound kind of iffy, unless you're like a Mega Man soundtrack. If you're Mega Man 1 through 6, you have a killer soundtrack. Or Cheetah Men. The Cheetah Men soundtrack is, well, song, really, is one track. Is a banger. Beep, 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 beep. It's a killer. Oh, yeah. This next one is what, like a sabotage? Easy. I can't go with my Titania Prime, though, because I don't have her leveled. I am going to be bringing Titania Prime to a lot of the Steel Path stuff, because I haven't had time. I just flat out haven't. I've been busy. I haven't had time to do much Steel Path. I do want to bang it out. It provides some paltry amount of mastery, and I am a... I perform acts for mastery of a wide and varied nature. Many different acts will I perform for mastery. But I don't always need it now, but I do want to actually get the mastery. Swoosh! But yeah, I like Protea. I think her 4, which is the rewind, is extremely niche for most of the gameplay you'll do in Warframe. Because nothing says I'm a speedy, doing backflips, murder ninja like, oh, let's go back 5 tiles since I hit the button. So I kind of wish there was a way to manually cancel it, and if there is one if there is a way that I don't know about, somebody please tell me. Other than jumping off a cliff, that one I know about, and I use it. I use it with some frequency, actually.
Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been
But yeah, I'm very picky about chiptunes. I'm very picky about my pixel games as well. I am incredibly picky, actually, about my pixel games. To what may be considered an unhealthy extent. But like, and part of it's because, you know, I lived through the era, so I have a reasonable expectation of what this stuff should be looking like. And people are like, oh, it's 8-bit graphics, and then they have like stuff that moves at like the wrong angle. It's like, here's a clear, like, oh, here's a bullet for a spread shot, and it's clearly moving in a diagonal fashion. It's like, oh, you just took the horizontal sprite and rotated it in a way that looks wholly unnatural. It looks like a flash animation, which it might as well be. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, that's not how it worked. You don't have that until Mode 7 is a thing with the Super NES. And even then, stuff like that looked unnatural, and looks unnatural, and it wouldn't fit in. I have seen 1 or 2 examples of people who've emulated a Mode 7 style effect for Super NES graphics, but it's rare, and most people wouldn't do it because Mode 7 looks like Mode 7 looks terrible. Make no bones about it. Like, it was a super cool effect for the time. Super cool effect for the time. I want to be Mag. Thank you for remembering how Mag's name is spelled. No thank you for forgetting to equip the Lanka, which doesn't actually help you that much, but whatever. We're Mag now. I forgot to change my regalia. I'm going to be shooting myself in the foot. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah. Words. Strong opinions on pixel games. I don't call them retro. I call them pixel games. Because being retro is different. You can be, quote, retro styled, but it's real easy to get that wrong. What I have yet to see is anything that successfully emulates or accurately emulates or apes the style of Metal Slug in a way that would convince me. And that would be something. Actually, that's not wholly true. There was a game on the DS that was basically a Metal Slug game by any other name. I think it was called Steel Commando. Um, oh wow, we got here quick. Going up here, hell with that. Where are you, you dork? Get over here. Oh, I can't see that bubble at all. I don't know where he is. Oh. This is for the tube, man. What are you blowing up, dude? They look like Astilla explosions, but they're either too fast or too slow. They're too big or too slow. Thank you, Wisp. You're a pro and a champ and a prince among princes. Princess? Whatever. I'm gonna pop one of these out again. Ah, where'd you go? I just saw your skinny booty. Oh, that's a maniac. I don't want to kill him. Well, I do want to kill him. Q before the tube, man. I'm not gonna do the forward block combo. Where are you? Get back here, you crumb bum. Oh, you vanished. Nowhere left to run. Sure thing, duder. I need more ammunition. Give me. Give ammo. Don't you run from me? Don't you run? Gosh darn it. Thank you. He should have just stuck his Protea. Goodness knows there's not enough teleporting enemies in this game. Alright, where are you? You're hiding from me, I don't appreciate it. Oh, you better come back here, you little naughty boy. You've been straight tooken to that boneyard. Oh jeez, he's there already? What? I know I'm slow, but am I that slow? Come on now. Alright, let's see what rewards we got. Almost hope it's not another ribbon. It's another ribbon. Yikes. Okay. I'm almost filled up on those again. Well, he didn't steal it, so that's good. I got a new one because I still don't have the Kuva Hind. I got a new Lich because I still don't have a Kuva Hind or a Kuva Shieldegg. Oh, I have a viewer. Nice. Viewers are cool. Is it a real viewer or a Sears viewer? And by a Sears viewer, I mean someone who's been purchased by a bunch of vulture capitalists who offloaded all their bad everything onto you and thus bankrupted you horribly. Thanks, vulture capitalists. You're making the world a worse place by existing. I'd love to have someone give a justification for those actions, other than they could do it, therefore they did. Like a moral or economic justification for those actions. Whatever. I'm not a Sears fan. It doesn't matter. What was I doing with this? I'm not worrying about it. That's what I'm doing with that. Okay, so... Alright, I can't do this. I'm doing the... Let me me actually check to see what that ribbon was. I know it was a rifle ribbon. I need more shotgun ribbons. Ugh, not another. I think that makes like... Yeah, 3 that have Syndicate Medallion requirements. I could actually equip all 3 and get them all done at once. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I don't really need any Zaw ribbons at the moment, I don't think. I guess I could. Ugh. Well, actually, I've got that hypervelocity knife. I can do that. Which is the fastest attack speed I could fit onto a Zaw, so... Where are you, Syndicate Medallions? Yikes. I have 3. 2 Zaws, 1 melee ribbon. I need to change that from gas to... toxin. I mean viral. Because viral is a little bit too good to pass up. Viral, it's kind of a great status. Gas, unfortunately, has been kicked very squarely in its metaphorical junk. It is not in a good spot. What have I done with this build? This is not a speedy build. This is not a speedy build at all. Because everything resists gas status, but the reason gas was okay before, and I know I've been over this, other people have been over this, the main reason gas was actually a worthwhile status is because instead of the gas clouds causing gas damage, they caused toxin. Which is good against a lot of things, mostly because it bypassed shields, I think. Was it shields and armor? Shields I'm pretty sure. Shields I'm quite confident. Straight up ignored shields, at least for the when it was applied, the DOT that it did. Which Slash used to do. Now Slash, I think, bypasses armor? Or does Slash bypass shields? No. Slash bypasses armor. I think. I don't remember. I have to read up on it again. Yes. I don't think it bypasses all armor. Maybe the Slash DOT does, but the Slash damage itself does. Which, same thing before with Toxin and Shields. I'm not sure if Toxin bypasses Shields still. Even if it does, the reason gas is crap now is because the gas clouds don't inflict Toxin. They only inflict gas, and everything resists gas except for Infested. And Infested are practically a joke. Most of the time they are a joke, like with the exception of when Mutalist Moa's goo stains insta-gibbed you for no reason. And then that got removed, and then it happened again, and now it's gone again. And like 1 or 2 of the Ancients can be kind of a pain. But other than that, they're pretty true. And I guess Juggernauts can be a pain in the butt sometimes if you aren't expecting them and aren't prepared somehow to deal with that. And you should be. They're not that hard to deal with. Oh, is the reason... Because this does viral too, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. No, I'm thinking of my others. I have a brain. Yes, I've got that. I guess this counts as a rifle, doesn't it? I don't know where to fit this. Can I fit that there? Of course I can. That would be too easy. I don't know where to put this. Anywhere I put this is going to cause me heartburn. I guess I can... Because I wanted to have the corrosive, because I have to deal with Mountains of Grineer. Grineer are everywhere, and I hate them. I'm so bored of Grineer content. It's not that I'm bored of Grineer content, they're just, like, exhausting to fight. Because they, like, the Corpus now are a borderline threat occasionally because of the, like, they'll take 2 hits to kill now, instead of just evaporating like they used to, because of the shield gating changes, which applied to them as well. But most of the time they still get evaporated. It did mean that magnetic is a damage type you occasionally want, but Grineer is still 1,000 times better because they've got hit scan guns, and armor still makes them ludicrously durable. I can live with just Viral, I guess. Or you could just equip a different weapon. No, I'm gonna put it on here. Yeah, it cuts my damage by 1/3, which you'd expect. I only have Vital Sense on here, not Hammer Shot, right? Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, having a ribbon for a Brahma would be hilarious, but... And one for the new core, because I don't have one for the regular new core. Oh, I have room on this. Somehow. How do I have room on this? So I have 10 I can use. I could just plop a... Oh, can I? 10... Yes, I can do that. Let's do that. Jolt. Core. Yeah. Jolt and Pistol Pestilence. Plop. Big old damage boof. Ah, phone calls. Alright, sorry about that. There's some strange things I was doing with this. I don't know. I'm looking at the builds on this thing and I'm just like... shrugging. Oh, that's right! Doesn't Covert Lethality do absolutely nothing now? That's why I don't use this. I remember. Oh. Because you basically can't do melee finishers anymore. Whatever. I'll stick with something else. I don't know. That does no damage. It's all attack speed. Actually, I could do this just because it has just dumb attack speed. Speed. It's for heavy attacks. I don't care about those. I have quickening on here, right? Yeah, I do. I mean, having plus 16 initial combo isn't bad. It's just kind of pointless. Let's remove you. Put in, like, I don't know, condition overload? It has no status chance, though. I can't fit condition overload. I can if I use my lower one. Plus, I've got weapons that are going to be inflicting status change. Like, painting an entire crowd with the Kuva Nucor, which is with status change, like 15 different status types, all stacking up to 10, like 3 different status types all stacking up to 10 is, mwah. It is delicious. Actually, I might be at 4 now. Yeah, 4. All of which can stack up to 10, I believe. And then you just breathe on it with melee, and it goes poof. It works. I mean, it's a 2-step process, but, you know, you're getting plus... What is the cap on not covert lethality, condition overload? Did they remove the cap? Warframe Wiki. Condition overload. Yes, we're looking it up live. Condition overload. There we go. First result as I get Condi up. 120. What's the cap? Oh, and the Kuva Nucor inflicts an invisible status that appears to count. It and knockdown counts. Jeez Louise, okay. And void procs. I don't even know how you get a void proc. You can have 16 different status effects at once. Oh, maybe it doesn't count the stacks then. Individuals as stacks. That's probably what they removed. Unique status effects 16. Okay. Oh, geez. There are people who have some pretty great theory crafting threads in here. So it looks like it's unique status effects. It doesn't count the stacks. That's still ridiculous. Okay. Well, we'll stick with that for now. I don't expect it to be a particularly effective melee weapon. We are doing... So I want to be Octavia. Because with Octavia, I can do work. Octavia does work in general, but with Octavia... Oh, that's right, I was going to do Razorback. Shoot. Do I have a dedicated build for Razorbacks? No. Because they just kind of boil down to using Inaros. Would that I had Inaros Prime. Not appearance on... What appearance options on skins? Oh, the, new core skins. It doesn't have the single pistol skin? That's interesting. Would have thought it might. Maybe it's an animation issue. Could be, because it's a beam gun. Okay, well, we want to appearance, regalia, back sigil needs to be Suda. Suda 51. Ha 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 ha, what a yoke. We just double check my build here. Never say die. That might actually still have the range I need. I think at 100% range you're fine to yank the things down. The MOAs. Oh, the one I need to worry about is, do I actually have Razorback ciphers equipped? Slash build. Razor. Oh, I have 7 of them. Okay, we're fine. I'll build another. Razorbacks are not a problem. They're pretty straightforward. As you shall see. I want that Orokin Catalyst, are you kidding? I'm low on those. I only have like 5, I think, right now. That's right, spill water all over your face, dude. And then noisily attempt to lick it up with your tongue. And probably eat a piece of the microphone. Disadvantages of headsets. Not many, that might be one of them. Oh, there's a Protea in the group. How nice. Does that actually do anything for an Inaros? In the slightest? Jeez Louise, if it does... No, it does not. It does not. Wow, dude! Oh, I just realized I still haven't popped my, Where is it? Oh, here it is. My 4. Oh no. Have they changed how the Razorback fight works? I hope not. It occurs to me that I forgot to actually check to see whether I had one equipped. Obviously I did.
There is the assassination target.
He's a burly boy. Hey, where'd you... Was ist los? Oh. Good work, dude. Thanks. Obviously, this knife is still perfectly capable of killing like level 26 content. No, switch teleport probably works too. I think that's what I used to do, was switch teleport the bursas. And then I realized, oh, you know, you could just use... Inaros, and you're invincible. Well, invincible is a strong word, but obnoxiously hard to kill. Oh, he's got it. Those are the boom booms. I do not like the boom booms. That is a dead Razorback. Ta-da! Razorback, he's kind of trivial.
Now get to extraction.
Hold up. Do I have the wrong one? Oh, there we go. I didn't think it was throwing out a projectile. I might have a weird energy color. Oh, it's just ridiculously delayed. Many melee attacks. Magma chamber, not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. Someone's gonna be like, is that supposed to be Russian? And I'll be like, no, it is not a sukabliet. Sukabliet, which is really rude and you should not say to anybody. Ooh, spooky, spooky Tinno. Spooky Tinno. Text. Alright, I have to do 2 more of those? Alright, let's do it. I realize I didn't suck any to the ground. Did they maybe change how this worked? I think that I was in a party with somebody who was just on the... I wanted to grab the one I'd complete. Getting a little tired of the chiptunes. Little tired of chiptune, even though they are good chiptune, I suppose. In final analysis, I find them a little trying. Even if they are good ones. As these are.
All previous strikes against the Razorback have failed. You need to find a way to push through its shields. Watch yourself. The alarms have attracted a burst.
I'll just bet they have attracted a Bursa. Well. Oh, I've got me fancy kit out. I'm fancy. I'm a very shiny boy, it's true. Of course, now what am I going to do for my Necros Prime in terms of color scheme? That's the real question. Wait, can we just like straight up hack this thing? No, okay. Oh, can we not get up there? Do we... Oh, I'm going at the wrong ones, aren't I?
Walkers incoming.
Man, the blast radius on that is kind of big. Whoop! Jeez Louise, what am I doing? I think they just sploot them forth onto the ground now, so the Razorback might possibly be more trivial than he was before, which is sort of sad. Because it was pretty trivial before. Yeah, now you just hack a button to make one appear, and then you... Well, that's kind of sad. At least before, there was challenge. Well... The first time you did it, maybe. Why would you do that? Oh, because I'm out of ammo. I knew that. I'm not worried about those. Inaros is indeed as ridiculously durable as everybody says he is. Oh, he's dead. Well, good, I guess. Of course, with Inaros, you can still be kind of fragile if you don't have a means of replenishing your resources, but he's kind of good at that. Gorgon Wraith Barrel, don't really care. Oh, I actually did very well in terms of damage output. I guess that's nice. Yay! I wasn't really trying. This is what happens when you have a bunch of ridiculously strong weapons equipped. Cancel that. I want to make sure I have another one of these things building. Hosting fast railjack. That's another thing I need to do, is I don't have all my intrinsics leveled. I need to get around to that. It'll take less time than it used to, so it won't be so bad, I guess. But it's still a thing I need to do. I also have to, I think I have to check to see what I need to farm for Thermia fractures. Ooh. Oh, did I just get a love note? No, I didn't. Well, good, I didn't want a love note. I already have to go to work tomorrow. For a meeting. I don't actually know what's going to be talked about in it, which I don't like, because I like to know what I'm going to have to discuss ahead of time. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Ideally, I get a moonwalk going. Where you wind up drifting backwards, but that's really hard to do. I could have just turned right. Further ahead than I am now. Grumble! Sometimes I think maybe I should switch my blue with these turquoise, aquamarine rather. Because that way I'd see the blue, there's like that blue spot right on the head there, I think, on the purple. I'd see that a lot more. I'll try that and see how it looks. I might wind up sticking with what I have. I still prefer to do those manually. On these, it's kind of detrimental because there's so many and you might as well do. What are those? When did he shoot energy balls? Maybe he's done it all the time, but I've just never noticed. Hey, big boy. He didn't even look at me. Ah. Forced to only do a small chunk of his health. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yes, a free auto hack is free. Go forth and did you just kill Rufus? He had a family. I'll have you know. And then, of course, because this has magnetic status, I got like, it's funny when I was trying to get a Kuva Hind. I got like 2 or 3 Kuva Nucors in a row to show up, and I'm like, I just got a Nucor, and I'm not sure I want to max it out at this point. Maybe I should have. I should really get rid of that zit. actually. Only when he's a prime frame. There's prime frames I'll take it off of, but regular frames I'm okay with it growing there most of the time.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, another magma chamber. Cool beans. Cool beans. And we got 200,000 credits. Whoop-de-doo. I'm sitting on like 30-something million. And, leave school. Yes, I know it does. Thank you. But mostly it's for the Orokin Catalyst. I want that. I'm always poor on those lately. I have some plat I've saved up. I could buy a couple. Oh, and there's Nightwave.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there, working to lift us up.
Still no Glut Helmet? Are you guys really doing that to me? There's 3 hours consumed. Yeah, but it's for the quiver. Who cares? I don't know why I don't have that. Because it's expensive? 4 seconds of status immunity is pretty pitiful. And shortening the duration of prison seems pretty pointless. That's probably why I don't have either of these. I wondereth why. Or that, like, I'm trying to think of a good use that would have. I mean, silencing a room better. But it's a conclave mod. Like, oh, set up 3 zip lines at once for 20 more energy. Or have 3 positions to cloak in. I mean, they're going to dive in there and just melee bomb you to death anyway, so... And they're only going to last like 5 seconds, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what purpose it's supposed to serve. Sleep Arrow, maybe, just to get a better area. Even then, they're only going to be asleep briefly, if at all. Whatever. I'm not even going to worry about these right now. I haven't been able to do most of them the last couple of weeks anyway, and I've gotten everything from the mainline stuff, so... Kinda don't care. I guess now I can switch back to, well, Octavia. No, I've gotta, yeah, I gotta do play. Oh, wait! It actually got unlocked. That's suspicious. Because I only attempted it twice and I flubbed both times. I couldn't get all 5 stages down. So I'm gonna try doing one with Octavia. And hopefully that'll be all I need to do. Get out. Oh, is it nighttime? I'm not doing this at night. I'm not doing this at night, if that's what this is. I can see no sun or moon. What a useless skybox. I can't even tell what the time is. Bounties. Well, I don't see... So maybe it's... Oh, it's about to turn into night. Maybe. Early lunch for Katsu. As opposed to a late breakfast. I think, on balance, I might prefer a late breakfast than an early lunch. I'm not sure, in truth. Oh good, I do have the Suda on. I was gonna be pretty upset if I didn't. That is Suda, right? Not looking at her butt, I'm trying to see if it's a Suda again. It's the Oracle symbol. Nice, I missed the bubble.
There's the Take out the guards. Warned, the prisoner has been strapped with the bomb collar. Should start the countdown to
I think we've all had days like that where we've been strapped with a bomb collar.
You've detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before the collar explodes. The guard. Defuse the collar now. You freed the prisoner. Now escort her to safety.
Where is safety? Is safety relative? It is nighttime right now, which is not a great time.
The scout has relayed crucial information about the
Oh
guard's
no!
Take out this camp. Once liberated, I'll scan it for any spy. You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles.
Okay, well... Actually did a melee finisher, which is hilarious.
You captured the location. Do not let them.
Yeah, this was the stage I kept failing on solo when I wasn't using Octavia. Well, I want to put it up here, actually, if anything, because that gets really nice spread. You can shoot it from practically anywhere. Actually might be good enough as is. There's a bunch of status effects. Not a lot of damage to them because they're not getting close enough most of the time to shoot it. Bit of a downside, you could say. Yes, how you say, not ideal. I think I do want to get one on here. See if I can do that. Yes! Yes! Now I can just fry all these dudes. That's the reason this actually is the reason I don't play at night, because, I don't do the planes at night, because I can't see anything. Many, many enemies. Man, that's a bunch of buffs. Oh yeah, going down to 67% status chance hurts. It hurts a lot. Because, like, normally you just kind of just briefly squirt them with it. and they'll have like max or partial most stacks of status effects. This is fine.
Plenty of intel was left
That went well.
and plus than ever to identify the spy. Raid the Grenier resource map for their location.
Where
I want to
is
put them on
that?
edge so they start making mistakes. You're nearing the armored vault. The surrounding guards.
Oh, it's one of
Then
these.
carrying a data mass. Need that to get inside. They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
There's also these things, and they don't actually get affected by status for the most part.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
I missed. Gonna try to do is get one on top of here. Yes. What? Successfully boost its range? I think so. Of course, something has to actually shoot at it. Oh. I don't think I can have it there. They're not. It's a little too high, if anything. I can't seem to quite hit it. I want it a bit further out than that. That'll do. Won't do anything for any enemies approaching in this direction. But, eh. That seems small. It might just be me. No, that's, I think, the right size.
We're in. Take this. Radio chatter during that strike gate showed details about the spy. The walls are closing. I suspect the spy is communicating by drones. I'll need to know for sure. The drone is nearby. Find it, hack it. That's
Drones
it.
are
The drone is
easy.
under our
You just
control
have to
now.
not let them
Escape
die.
to the extraction point before the
Which
enemy
is
can destroy it.
slightly harder than it sounds. Oh my gosh, he's a big boy! He's been blobulated. Thanks, Kuva Nukor, for existing. I'm not chasing that stupid thing. Oh my gosh, that is adorable.
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
That is so cute. Ah! Something got. Oh, the bubble. The Fire Nova from the Eximus unit. Keep moving, drone. It's only a quarter of a click away. Grumble!
More greed inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
I am reminded harshly why I don't do bounties anymore. They take forever. That's why. That's the reason. There are periods of time in which I could be doing just about anything else for a greater reward. Yeah, just stay red rocks. 3.
They're sending another wave to help the drone.
I evidently did not pop my 4, even though I thought I did.
Just as I thought, the spy was using that drone to relay information to Premier Command. You cut off his line of communication. Thanks to you, the spy has been unmasked. They're fleeing scene assignment. Find them and bring them to me. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Thank the Unum. Without you, we may have never got it. You earned this bounty.
Well, that's done. And I'm out of there. Alright, now I can switch back to Titania. Right. So I can start actually getting her leveled up. And what do I need here? Basically everything on Earth. Oh, actually, if I go to Venus, I can get Fortuna banged out. Though it's not connected to anything, so I really don't have to. It'd just be a good idea. Swoosh! Corpus Exterminate.
Their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
So I'll probably die a couple times. Oh, jeez. Oops. This is kind of an all-rounder build on Titania Prime that I have right now, so it's not super specialized. A little bit of everything, except for range, because range is kind of on Titania. Trying to go for headshots where I can. So it speeds up the kill process quite a bit. But even these guys are like level 103, 103, 105. And I'm just... They're taking damage. I mean, they're taking more hits to kill, like otherwise they'd just evaporate, but they kind of don't matter. Soon I'm gonna have to...
You gotta find out what's protecting them and then take your shot.
Get my buffs back. Not quite yet, but soon. Yeah, I got a bunch of fire rate. Part of the fire rate is coming from what's it called? The dual stat mod that or the nightmare mod that provides both multi-shot and fire rate, but a bunch of it is coming from the pistol arcane. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and hop back in. I do not have Razor Wing, or Razor Wing Blitz, I should say. Which would make this a bit easier, because I'd get that ramping damage boost for casting powers. As well as speed, which would be nice. Not really having energy troubles right now, though I have in the past. Maintaining my ammo is actually the hard part. Advantages of Titania, you can largely avoid most incoming ranged damage. You'll take the odd hit, but with the shield gating mechanics the way they are now, you pretty much are fine. I don't think I have any Soma chord tones I need to pick up. No, I don't. From here, anyway. Ooh, I do need to find... Shoot, I keep doing that. I love that razor flies can pick that stuff up now. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. They can pick up the buffs. From your 2, which is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. This is taking a while. Once I have my Titania Prime leveled up to 30, I'll which is soon. Ish. Oh yeah, look at that. My razor wings are actually, or razor flies rather, are getting in the way of my bullets, which will be mitigated once I have,
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
what's it
Find
called?
extraction.
The piercing not equipped, which I do plan on doing. It's a little bit too good not to equip. Keep forgetting that they changed the flight model of Razorfly. Razor wing.
Conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
I didn't think I needed any glass. Cephalite resonance, that's interesting. Alright, so my Dex Pixia into Wada Prime are level capped. Which means I can do tweaks. Jeez, what do I want to plop on first here? What do I need to do to get Seeker on there? If I've got 5 free... Yeah, I need to put on 2 Formas. What the fuck? What the hell am I doing? I still have to do 2 Formas, I think. Oh, that's why, because status. I still have to do 2 Formas. Well, I've got the spare Forma. This is fine. This is fine. Alternatively, I could have done a hyphen polarity, but even then, I still would have needed a I need 2 Forma either way, so we'll do 2 Forma. A V polarity and a hyphen polarity, probably here-ish. And that should give me basically all the wiggle room I need to make something happen. What do I need here? I have 8 free. I mean, I can... I can do a lot. I can do a lot with 8. I can improve my fire rate even more. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I can also put that on instead of that. I can still get fire damage by plopping down a... what are you? Heat. Scorch. It's going to reduce my damage output, but I'll have more status chance, which is good. Losing like 1,000 damage, almost 2,000 damage, kind of sucks, but... Or like 1,500 damage, I guess. It's like 1,500 total. I know math. Sucks, but it's getting the punch through is pretty much too good not to. The alternative is I get a punch through mod up to level 8. No, I can't because it's expensive. Or yeah, it's expensive either way. There's still not a combi mod or nightmare mod that has both punch through and some other stat for secondaries. I eagerly anticipate that day. It'll be really good for Titania in particular. Almost regardless of what the other stat is. It could be accuracy or range or something, and it would still be worth it. So long as it's cheaper than I'm having brain farts mid-sentence every sentence now. What do I have for 9? Berserker, I guess. It's not exactly crit happy, but but I'm using that to defend zone too. But yeah, good stuff, I guess. Whatever I was talking about before, that my brain decided to just mentally stop talking about. I don't know. What is Unda? It's a spy mission? Ick. Spy missions are easy. Who are they? Are they now? I guess I'd stop short at calling Corpus spy missions trivial, but I've done a lot of Corpus spy missions in general, so they're not that hard, with the exception of like the Jupiter ones and some of the ones they've rejiggered for the new Corpus ship tile set. I haven't done mountains of those, but most of those are reasonably straightforward. They're not soul-destroyingly hard. Ow! Get that door away from me, damn. Okay, I just need to boogie on out. these equipped if I'm not doing this whatever it is I'm supposed to be.
The target console is nearby. If you track the alarms now,
We'll just brute force these, I don't care. I prefer elegance, but I'll brute force if I have to. Ah, shoot. This room is... It's vile. Nope, nothing there. I'm gonna cut this out. The next soundtrack I have queued up is the Tiny Tank soundtrack from the PS1. It was a launch title. Oh my gosh, you guys are so finished. You two can just cease and desist. Just muffed that for me. You absolute gobblers. There's one of those up there. No? None? None of those are open? Shoot! Please! Break the grate! Ah! I don't know how the alarms haven't gone off, but I'm not complaining. This is so stupid. I'm gonna check to see if there's one on... No, there isn't one on the roof on this one. I should have known that already. We have, like, no time to do this. But we did it anyway, because we don't care. Where are you? Oh, you're... A non-factor is what you are. Ha 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 ha. Oh ho 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 ho. Seriously though, why haven't the alarms gone off? Again, not complaining, just
extraction with no alarms.
confused, I guess would be the word. Do not know. Do not know, and I'm probably making some of these harder than they need to be, but... Yeah, because you're using this particular frame. Not exactly renowned as a stealth master.
You are nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now.
I'm just gonna cipher. Forget. Go home! All of you! There is nothing to see here. Nothing to see. What is even down this way? I don't even know. There's... What is this? I have never been here. Why does this exist? I have no idea. In any case, Tiny Tank game, I believe it was a launch title for the PS1, by Appaloosa Entertainment, I think their name was, who I think are owned by MGM, are or were owned by MGM, I want to say. Don't hold me to that, please. I do not wish to be held to task for that. Game was playable. I guess you could say it was like a... in some ways, similar to Metal Wolf Chaos in that it is very much a satirical game. Satirical action game. You play as a cute, but intelligent, mass-produced war machine called Tiny Tank. He has a positronic brain, and the game's very tongue-in-cheek. If I stab you in the back and don't kill you, just gonna do that to you. And that's gonna solve all my problems. But also, killer soundtrack. You'll notice a recurring theme. I'm not gonna play a soundtrack if it's bad. Or lame sauce or otherwise mediocre. I'm gonna play good soundtracks. Like the one you're currently listening to. There's probably a door I don't need to open, but this gives me invisibility, so it's fine. Thank you for the freebie. It is, believe it or not, greatly appreciated. Another freebie. 2 freebies in a row. Hey guys, so are you? I don't know how none of that managed to set off alarms, even though I shot a dude to death, but I guess I killed them before they could hit buttons. There were many situations where they should have gone and hit buttons, but decided not to. That's a sick saxophone riff. But yeah, killer soundtrack, pretty fun gameplay as I recall. I haven't played it in literal decades, plural. But I remember quite enjoying it. There was a bunch of games on the PS1 that I quite enjoyed that nobody's ever done remakes of. Ooh, what did we get? Reflex Guard? Gag. Metal Auger? Yes. That's right, I need to check my operator because I've got the wrong bat thing equipped. Here we go. Trying to remember what I have on here. Okay, yeah. What do I have? Why do I have Gale Kick? These are the real questions. Why do I have Gale Kick equipped? There's got to be a perfectly reasonable explanation. But it sure is not coming to mind. And the soundtrack's kind of this combination of, it's just this total grab bag of different track types. You've got some industrial, you've got some techno, you've got you've got there's a vocal, like Tiny has a theme song. I don't know that I've got that here because these are not the one that has that, I think. But he's got a theme song which he sings. I'd really prefer to keep the efficiency, to be honest, but boosting my power strength might not be a bad idea. Let me check my other Titania. Titan. What do I have on you? 223. Yes, yes, yes. Why can't I just put you in the stupid Exodus mod slot? I have no freaking idea. No idea at all. So stupid. Oh, that's what I've done. Okay. Okay. I have transient fortitude in there and narrow-minded. Okay. That makes for a really nice balance. Keeping 100% efficiency and having 200 plus duration and strength is very good. That's what I've done. Okay, this makes sense. I can work with this. But to do that, transient, I need to put on blind rage. Now I'd rather here. That does mean I'm sacrificing adaptation, but the enemies are hitting hard enough that it almost doesn't matter. 34% range hurts. It hurts a lot. And I'm still gonna have, what, 2... Yeah, I'll have a total of 3 extra points to work with. I can get another hyphen in there, or I could finally use one of my Umbra formas. I don't know. Probably a hyphen, you can do more with it. Whereas with an Umbra forma, you have 3 options, and only one of them, in my opinion, is particularly worthy of note. And that's Intensify. I'm not going to do a full Umbra build. Period. Like, ever. I might do one on my Umbra Excalibur, because it would be relatively cheap to accomplish. But otherwise, like, why? You know? Like on Titania, I have 125 armor. What's the point? You know? Oh, to boost Umbral Intensify. I ask again, why? Like, I don't need that. But yeah, Arcane Velocity is the arcane I have in here that's boosting my fire rate, which is very handy. Yeah, that's going to reduce my... Instead of Blind Rage, but I'd rather have the efficient... And if worst comes to worst, I can put a Stretch on there, and that'll make up for a chunk of that. I'd really rather not, but I could. This does mean I'm going to have to basically be breathing on enemies to cast my 2. Which sucks. What are drones tied to? Are drones tied to range? That would suck. Range. I didn't know that. I thought you could only have like 6. That's showing. What are drones tied to? How am I getting more? Is that a special thing that... I'll have to check. I think it's the highest you can get range up to. It is not changed from 6. I don't think it's damage related. Let me check abilities here. No. Well, that's awesome, actually. Yeah, it's only 6 and I'm getting 10. One sec. One sec. No, not the Empress skin. Come on. Notes. Yeah, here we go. Giving her a set of 4 wings like real butterflies. No, this isn't saying anything about having extra razor flies. What is going on? I am confused. maybe there's something... Because I am at a loss. Abilities for razor wing. 4 max extra razor flies from tribute. Oh, I did not know that. I had no idea. That's really cool. So you get them from that. Okay. Does that say that anywhere here? Status effect immediately by recasting on Titanic. Use tribute using dust buff to reduce accuracy. Tangle, slow movement speed of enemies, full moon buff, increase damage dealt. Duration of Titania's active tribute by casting and collecting the same aura from an enemy. Turn multiple enemies. Affected enemies can be detonated by charging the ability. Okay. Maintain killing surrounding enemies to heal them, or recast the ability to respawn the ones that have been killed. Mounted separately, Titania can cast small size and razor wing. No, none of these say anywhere that you get additional razor flies by casting tribute that I can see. So let me go through these again and see if I'm just crazy. Just reduce accuracy. Thorns, reduce and reflect damage taken back. So you can tangle buff to slow movement and enemy speed. Full moon buff, increase the damage dealt by razor flies and companions. Maybe it's just from full moon, but... Synergy. Yeah. Razor Wing spawns on an extra Razor Fly for each tribute currently active, up to 4 extra Razor Flies, 10 maximum. While in Razor Wing, Titania can respawn these Razor Flies by picking up the corresponding offerings. Yeah. Weird. I say. I say the weird. Not mentioned anywhere, and I was just like, why am I getting these now? I haven't played a ton of Titania, so... range is kind of pointless, so hopefully I forget that build exists, or I'll look at it one day and be like, what on earth was I thinking? So what I'm gonna swap Streamline out for is a Razor thing. Razor Wing Blitz, I think it's called, right? Yeah. Not Ironclad Flight. Like, I like Vacuum for Razor Wing a bit too much to not use it. It's a little bit too good. Well, that's not bad. Spellbind. Is Spellbinder 1? So... that's actually not bad, I guess. Theoretically. That's a reason to do a ranged build, but, I mean... like... why, though, you know? Are these all flat values? Are they not affected by power strength? 50, 50, 75, 50, 50, 25. 50, 50, 75, 50, 50, 25. Yeah, okay. They are the same. It's just a matter of how long they last. Which this does not seem to accurately state. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. I'm blind. 120 seconds, which also appears to be unaffected, which is really strange. It means you can build pretty much however you want. You'll just be able to get these whenever. I mean, you're not casting tribute to hurt enemies. Period. So, we get Razor Wing Blitz on there. Stacks up to 4x for 8 seconds, and I think that is actually changed. Yes, it is. That is affected by duration as well. So, you get... Oh, wait. Is that per? Oh, shoot. That's going to be pretty substantial then. That's going to be meaty. What does the energy per second go down to? 1.96 down to 1.38. Still, you can get energy. That's why I have Arcane Energize equipped. Duh. So this is basically a done build at this point. All I'd really change is somehow get... if I have 3 and I put on a hyphen there, that will give me 6. So that'll be 9. So I will be able to equip... what's it called? Oh, damage. Strength. Power Drift. I could get Power Drift on there, which will bump my strength up by another 15 points. 15%. Which will put me at, what, 238? 238. And what is my other one at? Yeah, it'd be like one step above what this thing has going for it, and it would have more duration, so win-win. Alright, that should about do it. I mean, it's all designed to capitalize on Razor Wing mode. The difficulty I'll have is that I will be having to get extremely close to enemies in order to get the buffs, and that's suboptimal. But workable. And work with it we will. Yes, I have done wiki research while I'm playing the game and streaming it. This is a thing that happens sometimes on frag streams. I would apologize, but I don't feel that I really have that much to be sorry for. Bounties. Spoilers, they have heads in their chests. Seems legit. Synth reflex. Do I have that? I do have that. I have 2. What is in here? Nothing special at all. Other than getting some additional familial debt bonds, which isn't bad, I guess. Oh, that reminds me. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care at all. Shush, you keep talking. Ideally, I have an ally that comes along. That would be the ideal. Getting a little chopped, but it's been pretty okay. Oh, well, this is the Orb Valis, and if anything's gonna get choppy and hinky, it's gonna be here. I keep meaning to switch my melee weapon, and I keep forgetting. That's just perfect. Oh, that's on the other side of the bloody planet. I don't bloody care. Oh, it's not on the other side of the bloody planet, it's right here. Oh, I still don't care. Oh, that bloody hurt, you wanker. Okay. Now the chop is getting a little noticeable. Dislike these. I've got to turn the music down so I can actually hear these. Could turn my game audio up, but then I'd be hurting my eardrums probably. That I haven't found one yet is not a good sign. These that I just flat out didn't see. Caches? Caches? We don't need no stinking... Wow, that's fast. Urgh. No, seriously, I'm looking for caches. Ah, here we go. How many of those have I passed, though? Forgot that they have a different sound effect, so I was listening for the wrong thing. Which is a bad sign. I may have passed many of them. With 5 minutes remaining. Well, that's not happening. I don't care about getting the bonuses. They don't... Boni, whatever. They're not that relevant to me at this stage. I just need to clear it. Is it gonna... Oh boy! Oh, double boy! Oh, triple boy. Revive me, please. Oh, thank you. What am I doing this thing anyway? There we go.
Good work. Conduct a quick sweep for the remaining cache. Now there's a piece of luck. The Corpus Manifest. See if you can hack it. If we're lucky, it'll gutterball our search time.
The who? The what now? You may have noticed I don't do these all the time. There's a reason for that. I say that a lot. Usually the reason is I'm lazy. Oh, I forgot that you have to punch them.
That's it. The orbital network.
Yeah, I don't care. Get
This
me out.
data is exactly what we needed. Right. Next step.
And I get lost in these places more often than it is probably
Corpus
healthy.
cargo is meticulously tracked. Shipment
Oh,
incoming.
heck.
We get lucky and one serial number
double
might
heck.
just point us in the right direction. Check
Heckity
every last
heximus.
crate.
Hexadecimal code. Get up there. Thank you. So... I also don't have any of those... oh, nice work, dude. I also don't have any of those airborne... or damage reduction while airborne mods equipped, which are quite handy, although here maybe it doesn't matter so much. Ooh, yeah, that's a smidge of chop. Okay. Wherever it is, it's not far away. That's good.
This is the place. New shipment about to teleport in. Taken for all their worth. Every last crate.
Ah, jeez, it's one of these.
First shipments being down. That's your cue, Sparky.
Oh, I have a lot longer to do it, though, than I thought. I thought I only had, like, 20 seconds, but I've got,
Another
like,
shipment. Move fast.
almost a minute. Maybe a minute.
Got it.
Solid. That's great. With the Razor Wing Blitz buff. I guess the duration stack? I also move at ludicrous speed, so that's good too. Once that turns red, I've got to move over to it, because I don't want them capturing any.
That's one for us.
Oi.
Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it.
Where are you? Back here again. Oh, good. That's one I can easily observe. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Thank you.
Case retrieved. Cleaned him out. And it leads us
So slow.
New orders.
That is rather a lot of heat stacks. What is going on?
Those are rich sources of corpus metal. Just what we
I didn't
need
even
to
know
forge
you
a
could get it
credible
that
cover
high.
story for our rail agent.
Truth be told,
But
I've
we're
never
not.
tried.
Take it down and I'll see what it knows.
How does that go? Oh. Okay, let me bail. Let me get some juice. Let me get my soundtrack playing again. Damn.
There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. Starting a remote capture. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the wing clouds of one of our people, far from here. They'll rush that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, stop that.
Alright, now for the hard part, which is being able to actually kill everything quick enough to keep the drone from being friggin' murdered. Not quite as easy as it sounds. Where are you? And I have about a minute. I don't know that those counts reinforcements, they probably don't. Oh, I saw an enemy. Where are you? And when I'm painting, because So that's how it feels. Oh shit. I did not need glass boys. And girls, okay. Equal opportunity, evil person. Is a difficulty though as you run out of ammo like nothing.
Where are they coming from? Bull. Who did this to me?
What don't I have? Didn't go. What's the last one? Oh, I need energy. Should be all of them by now, I would think.
There's gotta be a way to take these things down.
I still don't have 30 kills. That's what's going on. Ow! Oh, I got the no damage taken. Somehow. Weird. Because I definitely let it take hits, so... Ah, hell, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Swoosh! Oh, one of these.
Wait for the trap, then get down there.
These are kind of
Remember,
tricky.
If I'm going to rip its stationers, you need that coil drive in one piece. There it is. Steady. Steady.
I really should not be throwing exploding doom knives, phantom ghost doom knives at this thing. It's probably a dumb thing to do.
Now, crack the casing. Plug me into the data node.
Oh, I have to actually activate it, I forgot. I don't do these very often, so... Ah! That's going down, I'm not dealing with that. Having the viral damage helps a lot. I can't kill one of those in time, are you kidding? I'm gonna just have to deal with it. There's gotta be more of them out here. I have to keep an eye on my Razor Wing Blitz buff. Some of those, because I don't care for them. Oh shoot, I skipped one.
This data mass is seriously terrible.
doing okay. Whoa! Energy-wise. I thought I was in more peril than I was. There's some energy over there that I just picked up, so we're good. And that's quick. I do love it that they keep spawning just like duets of the drones, and the drones are the ospreys, and the ospreys take forever to go down to the ground, which means they're pretty much useless, and they're glorified clay pigeons. Oh yeah, that's quick. Wait, I have to go back here now? Great. Reach the secure area. Do so without making noise. I've got a better idea. Well, alarms are for losers, so... Why would I trigger an alarm? Right? Okay. Well, that was easy. Oh, and a synth reflex, how nice. Which I already have. I just realized. PS1, man. The PlayStation 1 had a ton of great titles. Oh! You okay? Heck with that then. Get out of here. I still like K-Drive stuff. Oh no! There we go. Alright, I thought that went pretty well. Hopefully that counted for unlocking the planes. Not the planes, the Orb Thalas. So I'm gonna... Actually, I'll fast travel to... I don't even remember their names. Okay, that's their name. Search by rank. I wish it would do that every time. Okay, so I can't actually afford any of them right now. That's obnoxious, but not sure which I'll try and get first. Mostly I'll get all the, whatchamacallits, all these, mods taken care of. Probably quick escape, I can see that being moderately useful. Just to be invincible for a while, using the K drive. Yeah, most of these are like attack based, and it's like, why would I do that? I'm not getting on the keyboard to kill enemies. Sorry. You figure 40% trick score, blast damage to enemies within 4 meters, so best you can do is 3,000, and 40% of 3,000 is like what? 1,200, I want to say? 3,000 times 0.4, yeah, 1,200. So, I believe they call that dubious to questionable value. 1,200 damage isn't going to do squat to most things, particularly not if it's blast damage. This blast damage doesn't do a ton of damage to anything. I don't know what the shockwave does. It doesn't do damage, I guess. It just does stunning. Whoop-dee-doo. That seems, if you're trying to grind score, I guess after you've ground score, it's sort of losing, or having much faster fall velocity is better. Unless that's your forward movement speed, in which case that'd be great for transportation purposes. That's kind of the thing right now, is it's like, you kind of have three builds. One for optimizing your standing / affinity / score gain. One for actual moving around, and another for attacking things with your board for some reason. Because you've lost your mind. Let me go to... Actually... Other services. Have I gilded my K drive? Raspberries? No, it's... Maybe it doesn't show up unless I've got something I can use it on. Equipment arsenal. Yeah, I still need to get it further leveled. I'll just double check real quick to make sure there are indeed only 4 kinds of board. One, oh, come on, rank, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, very good. So I will be, once I get that gilded and maxed, I'll have that taken care of in terms of mastery. Things I have little to no desire to do whatsoever for 1,000, Alex Trebek. Okay. But yeah, by the time we next see each other for these, the what's it called? The TennoCon will have occurred, so we'll see what the Heart of Deimos is all about. It's probably more hype to get hyped over, hypefully hyping yourself up without use of a hypodermic. Shoo. We'll see. We'll see what that's all about. Maybe it's awesome. Maybe it's like, oh, okay. Why would you do this after teasing the Duviri paradox, which is like, has some of the most potential to be absolutely bonkers of anything I've seen in recent memory that wasn't like Control, Quantum Theory, or something by Hideo Kojima. Death Stranding, that's what that most recent one he did is called. I remember now. Which I still haven't played, by the way. I should probably make note of that. Have not played Death Stranding, so I will not comment on it here. It could be very good for all I know. It could be very bad for all I know. I don't care to talk about it at this point. Yes, that did open it up for free use. Very good. I've done the thing I sought to accomplish. I guess I can go collect some Syndicate medallions. Even though I dislike doing that. Oh, actually, is my... No, it's still rank 29. I'll do a couple more missions till I have that at rank 30. Let's fill out Earth. Excuse me. Oh, I'll do the Mars Junction. Oh, excuse me again. Good golly. Like half burp, half hiccups. Kind of gross.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Oh, and I'll have to... Doing Lua is going to be real fun. Ugh. Doing Lua spy missions when the enemies are... Actually, won't really matter. Well, no, it will. It'll matter a lot. Ugh. Oh, and derelicts. I didn't even think of that. Like, derelict emissary assassinate, which I can't do right now because I don't think I have the components. I don't remember how you do those now. How do you do derelict emissary assassinates now?
Back by coffee, the soothing presence of an automated army. Distant commandments to deadly machines at your beck and call. Heroic proportions.
Wow, dude.
Adoring crowds. We're in the presence of greatness.
Best that we can buy. You must fight or die. Never question why. You are what you buy.
Moving right along. Here we go. Your mission objective is to kill the Zealoid Prelate Baus. So how do you get them then? Let me see. Let's try to figure out how to get to the Zealoid Prelate. Alright, here we go. So how do you get the path assist now? Well, evidently people are able to do them now, so there must be something I'm doing wrong. Derelict Emissary Assassination Key. Oh, I just need to build the blueprint. I had no idea. I'm a fool. Emissary. There we go. Ta-da! Now I have to like speed build, I think 10 of them. Razor, make another building here. Prelate, no. Assassin, there we go. Emissary, assassinate. Well, it is quite expensive. Well, compared to the, in terms of nav coordinates, everything else is pretty much identical. I don't know why I have so few nanospores. I used to have a lot more. I don't know what's going on there. Must be something I built. And it's another 1 hour. I'll just keep checking back on those, I guess. And keep building them. I have a bunch of Mutalist Alad V keys I can build. Let me actually do that. Because helping people out with those is nice, so that they can get their mesas and feel like they're top of the world. I'm king of the known universe. Cause I got a mission. I press 4 and hold my left click, gonna go boom boom. Etc, etc, and so on and so forth. So. What was I doing? I don't even know. Alright, Auric and Derelict. I'm ignoring that for now. It's been a morning, I tell you folks. It's been a morning. Mob death? Ick. This could be, I am set to public, right? I am, but nobody's biting, I guess. Does Zealoid Prelate actually drop anything worthwhile? Target acquired, that's okay. Spinning Needle, no. Shocking Touch, whoop-de-doo. Northwind, usual. 11th Storm isn't bad. Tempo Royale is pretty great. Other than that, it's Path Assist components. Whoop-de-doo. Also has a chance of dropping Nightape, apparently. That's interesting. Did not know that. I'm gonna sit here and charge my NRG. Right now I'm playing the soundtrack of from PN03, product number 03, which is back when Capcom weren't cowards. I mean, released cool games. There we go. That's what I was looking to say.
And prepare.
So that's the verbiage, the language I want to use. Come on, Capcom. New Power Stone when? That was Capcom, right? Not Konami? Yes, I'm pretty sure that was Capcom. New Power Stone when? New PN03 when? It was kind of like a, like Devil May Cry, except rhythm based. It was really good. I thought it was really good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my taste in games is trash, but there we go. That should about do it. Right. Jeez Louise, they're durable. Ugh. If this were regular content, they'd all be dead. I'm already down to 1 Razor Flag. That's just perfect.
Still working on it. Continue.
This is how stupid having hit scan weapons for these guys is. Like that I'm having some amount of difficulty against these guys is just ridiculous. And I was not against Corpus. And I will not against Infested.
Area completed. Move on.
Now I have to do this. Alright, enjoy your radiation procs that don't seem to work about 80% of the time, but alright. Okay, I still have 2 more levels, levels of the Kuva Nucor to get before I have to form it again.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Give me all these.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh, buddy. Ah.
We are finished here.
I mean, so far so good, I guess, but because it's Grineer, I have to actually work at it, which is the point, I guess, but the Grineer are just disproportionately harder to deal with, period.
Here is a terminal. Drop me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
There we go. I should probably get, like that one, that one nightmare mod that gives, magazine capacity and, cold damage. And get that on here. You know that'll mean I'll have blast damage, and that's kind of, well, or radiation. That's not so bad, I guess. Ugh.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Oh shoot, I did it again. Oh no! There we go, I'm out of here. Peace! Meow. I still have not gotten as far as I know, a single steel path point. I'm not sure what exactly gives them to you. I should probably look it up. Steel path. Steel path. the Steel Path. Yes, I asked him about the Steel Path. Yes, I'm doing Steel Path missions. Team bonus consumables have a 1-minute cooldown. I don't even know what those are. Oh, energy things. Okay. I didn't know that. That's fine. I try not to use those anyway. Where are you? Steel Essence. How do I get Steel Essence? 1 is potential drop. Eximus enemies have it for 2%. Does resource drop chance boosters do not improve it at all. That drop chance. That kind of sucks. 1 is a guaranteed drop by Terralist, Gantulist, and Hydralist. Great. 2 awarded upon fully clearing all of the planet's mission nodes. Okay, so a total of 36 are guaranteed for completing the entire star chart. Got it. So if it's 36, how many do you need for the ephemera? There's 1 ephemera that's cheap, but it's showing another one here. The Crania ephemera? Out of a sense of morbid interest. Let's see what that's all about. 85, jeez Louise. That's one that you grind up and never, ever, 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 ever touch again. Basically. Oh, but they'll add more content. Right, okay, a year from now. They'll add more content that uses that resource. Absolutely. Why am I not doing this the easy way? Come on, dude. There we go. Steel Path Honors. Crania Ephemera. Surround yourself with the echoes of the fallen. Earned on the Steel Path. Oh, that's kind of cool. Spooky Skullghost. Probably the exact same model as the thing. Oh, what's that stupid thing called? The sword that's supposed to be Revenant's sword, where on either spins or heavy attacks, spin attacks or heavy attacks, you release skulls, which home in on enemies and do a fairly substantial amount of damage, actually, as I recall. They are not so bad, but 85 Steel Essence, that's a little exorbitant. Does look cool though. And you have this, which is just orbiting doohickeys, which is also cool. You too can be the center of your own universe. I don't think that was there the last time I checked. Oh, stance format. Oh, those are worth every penny you'll spend on them. And I guess that's something to spend them on. Oh, I didn't realize that all Eximus enemies in Steel Path have a chance to drop ribbon slivers. Yikes. Is that listed in their drop tables here? Or what a silly, silly question to ask. Of course it's not. They're not going to list Steel Path Juice and Ribbon Slivers in here. Don't be ridiculous. Let's find out. Let's have a giggle. I don't care about that. Factions. Eximus. Yeah, of course it's not listed. That would make sense. That'd be a thing you'd do. Right. Is list something like that, but they don't. So, let's see. So that says it's a 2% chance. Let me. No. Eximus enemies. It says types. Energy range finite. Can I find a drop table? that's not listing the, not listing a drop table here to find out what the odds of a, Steel Path Eximus. Oh, okay, here we go. Eximus units who spawn during the Steel Path missions also have a 2% chance to drop Steel Essence, as well as a 2% chance to drop a Rubin Sliver. Glad the game tells you that in any way whatsoever in-game. This is why the Warframe Wiki exists. Alright, so we've got the Mars Junction, which should actually be pretty manageable, he said right before he got obliterated. I don't actually know what you have to fight here. The one to Venus had a Rhino Spectre, and that was kind of... That was a bad experience, is what I'm saying. I'm just gonna boost my energy the old-fashioned way. These should all be no problem, because I've already done it. Yes, give me energy. Give me energy. And if worse comes to... What are you? No, really, what are you? Is that a Volt? Could be a Volt. Or a Limbo? With a bowler hat? Whatever. I've got the energy. Oh, it's a Frost. Oh, who cares? I was worried for like half a second. Say goodnight to all your shields, my dude. That's not a good strategy, I'm telling you. Just putting it out there, friend. Now, why do I have... Oh, he's dead. Sorry, guy. Is it gonna let me pop out of this? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, with that, I think I am going to have to call it, though. Because I got stuff I got to do. Like locating a bunch of components for my job that I'm going to have to bring in and change around. Hooray! Hooray me! Yes! Alright. That'll about do it. Oh, that's right, I think my Kuva Nucor is at max level 2. Go away, go away, go away, it's okay. Not quite. This I can improve though, that's good. 8, 9, 10... If I put a hyphen there, I'll put down by 2 points. 8, I can fit it. Perfect. Actions. Actual level 2 is only you here for now. Actions. Hyphen. I forget what the actual name of that symbol is for. It doesn't matter. So we've got that now. I'm on fire! And if I ever really needed to, I could put a hyphen polarity on that, but we're not going to, because we don't need it at this point. I can also do that, which frees up another 2 points, which means I can get another 2, that'll be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could swap one of these for a actual damage one of these, which would be nice, I guess. So yeah, with that, I do got a scoot. I do try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Do you remember the old war,
Um,
Hunter? Order seems to have
depending on my work schedule. My work schedule lately has been busy. It has been restrictive. I've had a great deal of difficulty having the time to do these, unfortunately. On Mondays, I do a Mecha Mondays stream where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. On Wednesdays, which you've just seen, I do a Warframe related stream, and then on Saturdays is Storytime Saturday, where I read short stories or indeed entire novels aloud. I just recently got done reading all of William Gibson's Burning Chrome aloud, all the short stories in that short story collection, which is superb, and I highly recommend checking those out. I still have not quite figured out what I'm going to do for this coming Saturday. I haven't gotten that far yet. I might do The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. I might do Artemis. There's a number of things I might do. What I'd really like to do is find The Unpleasant Profession of Jonathan Hoag by Heinlein, but I do not know where my copy of that is right now, which has me a little concerned and possibly upset, because it is a good one. Failing that, I can do a reading of some of the Lensman books, like starting with Galactic Patrol and working our way to Children of the Lens, and then reading Triplanetary and First Lensman. Or start with Triplanetary and work our way along chronologically. We can do that too, but in terms of narrative, doing Galactic Patrol first makes a lot of sense. It's quite good in that regard. That'll about do it. I hope people are staying safe in these uncertain times. Remember to get out and vote, I guess, if I'm gonna be a nag when it's voting time. And regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't be. It's not an issue. If anything, I'm of the opinion that voting should be a legal requirement to be a citizen of the United States, like it is in Australia, and you would get fined if you do not participate. If you do not vote, you are fined. Therefore, you get the will of the people, even if the will of the people is not very good. Doesn't matter. I mean, you ask for it, and ideally you never make the mistake again. It is really throwing down your chips at that point and betting it all on all of us not being dumber. None of us being as dumb as all of us. Whatever. I mangled that. It doesn't matter. Have a good one, folks. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your day. Stay cool. Drink enough water. Or whatever hydrating fluid you use or prefer to use. And otherwise, just be decent. You know? Just be excellent to each other. Alright, folks. Have a good one.